me Simmy and welcome to another super exciting episode of Maison L'Oréal Paris, your one-stop for everything beauty. So don't forget to subscribe to our channel to stay updated on the latest makeup trends and also hit on the bell icon so that you are notified and updated every time we upload a new video. So speaking of makeup trends, one of the hottest makeup trends of 2020 has to be the soft glam makeup look. And for today's video, we're gonna have Malvika Sitlani joining us today. She's known for her soft glam makeup looks. So without wasting any more time, let's call Malvika and let's see what more makeup tricks she's got to share with us. Hi Malvika, welcome to our channel. How are you doing?
Hi Simmy, I'm doing awesome. It's been sort of, this lockdown phase, but I've been keeping myself productive. How about you?
Actually, I wanted to congratulate you. You got married, dude. Like, congratulations.
Oh my god,
That's
thank
huge.
you. Yeah, I know. Thank you so much. It's been surreal, girl.
So how's it going for you?
It's going amazing. I'm very happy to be married. I've been locked down at home with the whole family, so I've been spending a lot of time with Akhil, so it's been really great actually. Okay, but Simmy, enough about me. I really want to know what you have in store for us today.
So I was thinking, let's do like a soft glam makeup look together, because I watch a lot of your tutorials where you teach so many like different styles of like soft glam makeup looks. So maybe you have a few more tricks to share with our audience. What do you think?
Absolutely, I'm completely on board. Soft glam is one of my favorite looks to do, and people know me for this actually. So super wearable, very glowy, very beautiful. So yeah, I'm pumped. Let's do it.
Alright, let's get started. So what are we going with today? What's the first step?
Alright, so I'm going to use one of my favorite foundations of all time. This is the L'Oréal Paris Infallible Pro Matte Foundation, and I'm in the shade 105 Natural Beige, and I'm really excited to use this foundation for this specific tutorial.
I'm actually also using the same foundation, but I'm in the shade 106 Sun Beige, and I love how buildable this foundation actually is, and I feel like this is going to be like perfect for this kind of a makeup look.
I completely agree with you. So what I'm going to do is I'm generally just dotting it around my face, and I'm going to use like a damp beauty sponge, and I'm just going to press the foundation into my skin, and you can easily see how it just like melts into the skin, which is like perfect for this look in specific.
Perfect. So I'm gonna follow you. I'm also gonna dot it around my face first, because usually I just go in directly with my blender, but because we have you on our channel today, I'm just gonna follow what you do.
That is so cute. So specifically for the soft glam look, this foundation is perfect because it blends very easily into the skin, like you can see. And we're almost done.
Alright, so we are done with the foundation. Let's move on to the next step. Alright, so let's move on to the next step, which is using a concealer. Now I'm gonna use like one shade lighter to my foundation to kind of like highlight my T-zone and just brighten up my under eye area a little bit. But we want to keep the entire look still in that, like soft glam look, so we're not gonna go overboard with it. So for that, I'm gonna use the L'Oréal Paris Infallible Full Wear Concealer in the shade Amber. I love this concealer. This is just so beautiful.
Simmy, this is one of my favorite concealers to use ever, and you know what? I'm in the shade Amber as well. And this is so full coverage, you don't even need to go overboard, and that is why this concealer is perfect for this look, because you put as required, and when you blend it out, you'll get the coverage that you exactly need, which I love.
Perfect. So I think we're just gonna like highlight our T-zone a little bit underneath our eyes, and that's about it, right?
Yeah, I'm just gonna dot a little bit because it's so high in coverage and so beautiful. Just underneath.
Okay, so I'm gonna apply it right underneath my eyes, on the bridge of my nose, on the forehead, Cupid's bow, and on my chin. I love how beautifully it just blends into your skin, right? Like with the foundation and everything, it's just so easy to blend.
Agreed.
So I'm also gonna run the blender over my eyelids just to like sort of even out the eyelid bit as well.
Yep. Okay, so I'm done, Simmy.
I am done too.
Okay, so I think we should go ahead and set the rest of our face, and for that I'm going to use the L'Oréal Paris Infallible Pro Matte Pressed Powder.
So Mars, I'm using the same compact setting powder, and I'm going to use a fluffy brush for this. And I'm gonna start dabbing it on my face. Now the best part about this setting powder is that because we're like in lockdown, and every time we go outside we have to wear a mask, this actually helps your makeup stay in place throughout the day, even when you're wearing a mask. That's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, actually that's the best part, because whenever we wear masks, full face of makeup's on the mask, darling. But yeah. I'm done.
Done. So while that's setting in, let's move on to the eyes. But before that, I was actually going through your Instagram and I found this really amazing picture, this Soft Glam Makeup look that you posted the other day, and I really loved it.
Thank you so much, Simmy. I'm glad that you're loving my looks. I love creating soft glam looks, like I said earlier, and with eyes especially, I love to get like creative sometimes, but mostly I love sticking to my beautiful neutrals, these burnt orange colors and soft rose colors. I feel like they complement my skin really well, and I feel like it's wearable, which I love. So I think that's what we're gonna do in today's video.
And with that, let's move on to the next step, which is doing our brows. And for that, I have the L'Oréal Paris Brow Artist Expert with me. And you know, I know a lot of people who like to go with that Instagram, like very sharp brows, but I like to keep my brows really nice and like feathered out when I'm doing a soft glam makeup look. So that's exactly what we're going to be doing with the Brow Artist Expert today.
Yeah, I feel like I love the way this is shaped. It's got like a triangle shape with it, which is really helpful to achieve that very bushy, fluffy brow. So what I'm gonna do personally is I like to take my the spoolie side of it, and I'm just gonna push my hair upwards because I love that unruly look for this specific glam look. And then I'm gonna start filling in the gaps. And you want to make sure you're not too perfect with this, you know. The more unruly and fluffy it is, the more awesome it's gonna look for this one.
Yeah, the more natural it looks.
Yeah. I'm totally loving the bushy brow look. It's my favorite.
Okay, so we're gonna just fill in like with soft feathery upward strokes. I love how doing your brows just actually gives your face a lot more structure. And I know a lot of people actually skip on doing brows, but you know, I mean, it actually takes your look from like 0 to 100, you know, with just the brows.
Oh my god, I agree.
So Malvika, I'm done with my brows. Are you done?
Yeah, I'm totally done.
Perfect. And now we move on to the most exciting bit of today's makeup look, the eyes. And I'm gonna let you take the lead on this one because I want to see how you do your eyes.
Absolutely, Simmy. Let's do it. Okay, so Simmy, for eyes, I'm gonna take the L'Oréal Paris La Petite palette. This is the mini eyeshadow palette in the shade Maximalist.
I love the shades on this palette. How beautiful are these shades?
I know. The tones are perfect for what I'm thinking. What I'm gonna do is I'm picking up this middle shade. This is like a very burnt orange shade. So I'm taking that on my blending brush, and what I want to do is apply this like all over very messily.
Okay, so we're gonna apply it all over the eyelids?
Yeah. So I'm just going to start from the outer corner, what is typically what I do, because when we pick up the pigment, it's got like a maximum product deposit, so I don't want to put, you know, everything in the middle of my eye. So I'm starting at the outer corner, and then whatever's remaining with my brush, now I bring it towards the inside. That's just basically what I do. And I think for this one, I'm just going to pull it out a little bit to give that very blown out soft effect. So I don't want any harsh lines for this look. So we're going to pull it out. I spend a lot of time blending, Simmy, because keeping in mind this soft effect, I make sure that, you know, I'm blending out all the harsh lines as much as I can. Okay, Simmy, I'm done with my first shade. I'm going to go to the next shade, which is this rosy color right here. And it looks very pretty. And it's got a slight bit of shimmer. So I'm picking that up on my finger itself.
Oh, okay. We're using finger?
Yeah.
Perfect. I'm gonna do the same then. So we're just gonna tap this on the center of our eyelid?
Yeah, exactly. So I'm going center and inner corner and just like, again, very messily blending it out. Because, so there's no precise lines here. Alright, Sim, so I'm gonna move on to my lower lash line. I'm again taking the orange color right in the center.
Okay.
And I'm just going to, you know, blend it out underneath very softly. And what I typically do is I bring it lower than usual, so it looks very like open. Yeah, so make sure you're like, you know, smoking it lower than usual and just blending it out. So yeah, don't be afraid to go bend the rules a little bit and just like experiment with the look, because this is what gives it a very beautiful soft effect. So as opposed to a very tightly packed lower lash line, you know?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Just go in windscreen wipe motions, like reverse windscreen wipe, and then go like lower and just like brush it out. It looks so good. So yeah, I definitely do want to add a little bit of definition towards the outer corner. That's what I typically do. So I'm taking this lower, like this deeper dark brown color, which has got a very cool undertone to it. I'm just gonna pick that up on my shader brush. Yeah.
So Malvika, I'm just gonna take 30 more seconds and sort of build up on the eyeshadow a little more.
Yeah, absolutely. Alright, so now that we're both done, I want to move on to the last step of this look. And I'm going to take the gold color right here, which is super pretty. And I'm just going to put it in the inner corner and my brow bone. And then we're done.
I was actually waiting for you to use this shade because I was dying to actually use this color, you know.
Awesome. Done.
Yeah, even I'm done.
Awesome.
So Malvika, we're done with the eyeshadow. Let's move on to the next step, which is using a mascara to sort of bring it all together. And for that, I have the L'Oréal Paris Voluminous Lash Paradise Mascara. So we're just gonna use this to bring our soft glam look together.
Yeah, I absolutely love this mascara because it gives you that perfect amount of unruly volume, which I love. It's not too perfect. It's this very messy, beautiful sort of lash effect. So yeah, and it coats the lashes really well, man. So I'm gonna start with the root and just wiggle my mascara wand to the tip.
I'm gonna do the same.
So I'm done and I feel like it looks really nice. I love my eye look right now. How about you?
I love it too. Like, it's all coming together now.
I know. Okay, now it's my favorite bit of all time. We need to add some color to the face. We need some blush. So for that, I'm going to take the L'Oréal Paris Le Bar blush in Be Fierce.
Perfect. I'm going to use the same shade.
So how I typically love to add blush is, firstly, I love to add a lot of it because it just makes your skin look beautiful and healthy, and you know. So what I do is I start with the outer part of my face.
Okay.
And then I bring it towards the inside so that there's not too much product deposit on your apples. So the best part about this is that it's highly pigmented, so make sure you are tapping off the excess and you're just starting from the outer side and then coming towards the inner part of the face. And it looks so cute. And it blends really easily.
You know, I love putting it on my chin, although that makes my face look round, but that's okay. Like, I love adding it on my chin.
I'm also gonna add it on my chin today. Oh my god, just a touch on the nose is so important because it looks like very sunburnt and sun-kissed, and it comes together, you know. So I definitely want to connect it with my nose for sure. So, okay, wow, this is turning out to be a beautiful monochromatic soft glam. Love it.
Yeah. Alright, so with that, let's move on to the last and final step, which is using a highlighter to just bring all of this together. And we know how much you love highlighter, Malvika, so let's do this. I have the L'Oréal Paris Le Bar Blush Highlighter in the shade Be Brave.
Okay, so I'm gonna pick that up and I start with the, you know, the high cheek area, and I'm just going to, oh wow, that is stunning.
I know, right?
Okay, wow, that is beautiful. It's like a very soft creamy texture.
Yeah,
it's not too chunky at all, and I go over my brow as well, and I just leave that soft glow. So when you turn your face to the light hits the right spots, and then you get that beautiful effect on the skin. I actually really like the champagne effect. You're right. I'm gonna add a little bit on my nose, a little bit on my forehead, a little bit on my chin, a little bit everywhere. I love it. I'm gonna use a little bit on my body as well, like a little bit. There you go. So cool.
You know what, I'm also gonna tell you this one trick that I recently learned, and I feel like it works really well when you're using a powder highlighter. So once I'm done applying it with the brush, I just love to run my damn beauty blender over it, and you can even take a little bit more highlighter on your blender.
I'm just gonna get this.
Okay, so I think we're done with the highlighter as well. Let's move on to the next step.
Yeah, I agree.
So what are we doing next, Malvika?
Okay, Simmy, so we're gonna use a lipstick to end this look, and for that I'm taking the L'Oréal Paris Rouge Signature Lipstick in the shade I Choose.
Oh, amazing. I'm using the same lipstick, but I'm going in with the shade 116 I Explore.
We're at the end, Simmy. This is our last step. This is so easy to achieve also, and it's so fresh and it looks, I love these kind of looks. I'm glad I choose.
I'm glad you chose, I choose. So with that we come to the last bit of this makeup look, that is a setting spray. So I have the L'Oréal Paris Infallible Pro Spray and Set Makeup Extending Setting Spray.
So this is gonna basically help with the longevity of your makeup. So for those working long hours, this is awesome.
Oh, this feels so fresh.
Why does this smell so good? What I like to do is take a beauty sponge and just go over it.
Just blend all of it together, right?
Yeah. And it looks so seamless with us using a matte foundation and a lot of powder products. I feel like when you finish with the setting spray, it just blends the makeup together, and this does a great job of that. So now it looks seamless and flawless.
So now that it's all blended into our skin, I feel like even when you wear a mask and step outside, it's not gonna move. Like the makeup is not gonna move from your face the entire day.
Yeah.
I love how it turned out.
I know.
So with that, this is it. I love the entire look, how it turned out. It's so beautiful, it's glamorous, but it is something that I could just wear, anytime, it's so beautiful. So thank you so much for teaching us your hacks and your tricks. I love them.
Thank you so much, Simmy, for having me. This is so amazing. I love how you look and I love how I look. And I would love to do this with you once again.
I know, right? Like, I can't wait to do another makeup look with you very, very soon. So thank you so much for joining us today, and I'll see you super soon. Bye.
Bye.
So that is it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed today's makeup look. Let us know what you think about it, and also if you guys are experimenting or trying out different makeup looks, let us know that as well, so that we can also experiment with you guys in our upcoming videos. And as usual, all of the products that we've used today are mentioned in the description box below. And before you leave, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and also hit on the bell icon so that you are notified and updated every time we upload a new video on La Maison L'Oréal Paris. And with that, signing off for now. I'll see you next time. Bye. Because I did.